Hi everyone, I'm Acacia Courtney. Big thank you for continuing to watch and wager on everything Gulfstream Park. Very exciting. On Sunday, April 19th, we have a mandatory payout of the Rainbow Six. It's just a 20-cent base wager, and the pool will be expected to be over $5 million. Now, it's races 6 through 11, and I put together a $144 ticket. If you have some strong opinions, you can narrow some of those races down, make it a little bit less expensive, but I wanted some coverage towards the end of the sequence, particularly the last couple of races, which I think are very competitive. If we have some more rain like we did on Saturday, things could change, but well covered thanks to the racing office with some main track only horses as well, so be sure to look out for those. But looking through this sequence, in the first leg, I'm with the 3, 5, and 7. Barika in race number 6 is the one to beat off of a win last time out for trainer Danny Gargan, but I think the 5 Scatnap has some ability, and at a bit of a price on the drop-in class, I like Codrington for Elizabeth Dobles. Almost put that one right on top, but I think that horse has some ability, and I wanted to use all 3 of those in the first leg. Second race in the sequence is the 7th, and I just have 2 horses in here. Brooks All Mine, who's in very good form recently, and the number 9, Put Position, who's switching back to the main track. And just looking at the main track races, this is a significant drop in class, only considering the dirt form. So I like that move for Scott Becker on the outside. I'm 3 deep in race number 8, and this is a very exciting race using the 4, 5, and 11. 4 and 5 are the 2 horses for Todd Pletcher. He has Mystic Lancelot, who seemed to kind of find his groove again last time out after Todd had told me 2 starts back when trying the dirt that they felt he had kind of tailed off on the turf. Maybe the dirt kind of woke him up a little bit. He took another step forward last time out and also showed some more speed getting back on the grass, which I liked as well. However, we do have no word in here. I saw both of his races at the start of his career back in New York. He's very talented. He won first time out at Saratoga in a really impressive fashion, and though he hasn't raced since the fall, his last race was in the Grade 3 Pilgrim behind eventual Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf winner Structor. So he's kept good company, no word, and he seems to be training solidly up at Palm Beach Downs for his return to the races. And if he comes back ready to roll, I think he could be tough to beat, but also intrigued as well by the 11 Street Ready for Ian Wilkes, who also has 2 in here, but Street Ready coming out of a couple of stakes tries, and certainly this is not a layup by any means, but he is coming out of stakes competition, so 3 deep there in race number 8. Using 2 horses in the 9th, again, I've got some horses that are in good form, the 7 and 8, the outside horses, Blakey and Yes I See, both of whom have been solid and consistent. Now, 10th race today, I have 5 deep in here. I wanted coverage in this race. I think it's very competitive. I like a big price on top, the number 7, Temple City Terror for trainer Brendan Walsh, who I think we're going to see a big improvement second off the layoff from. However, Brendan actually has 2 in here. He also has Serencita, the 4, who was making her first start for Brendan's barn, having faced some really good company out in California. So I'm using those 2, as well as the number 6, Kariba, who ran very well last time out in her first try on turf, now making her first start with trainer Christophe Clement. We do also have Bearing Straight, who's been consistent for Todd Pletcher, and I went 5 deep because I wanted to include the number 5, No Way Jose, who I had liked at a price last time, and she took a lot of money second off the layoff, but she's just one of these types that likes to come from the clouds, has been closing from really far off of it. I'm hoping with Misael Jaramillo aboard and her 3rd start in the U.S., we'll maybe see her be a little bit more forwardly placed and maybe even an improved effort. Wrapping things up with race number 11, I'm 4 deep in here. The number 4, Renata, second time out for trainer Ken McPeak. She ran very well, weaving through traffic, very game and tenacious for a first-time starter in her debut. I think you have to include her as well. I also think, though, a second-time starter in the number 10, Maki Supa, is going to be even sharper today. She's one that I had noticed in the paddock before that debut race of hers, and she ran well, but she was one I had noted down to bet back second time out. So here's my chance for Dave Fox and E5 Racing. I think that she has ability. I'll also use Let Them Eat Cake, another second-time starter, and one with a little bit more experience in Royal Mandate for trainer Mark Cassie. So 2, 4, 9, 10 in the nightcap. That's my $144 ticket for the 20-cent Rainbow Six. Mandatory payout means everything must go on Sunday at Gulfstream Park. And don't forget, you can wager on everything on expressbet.com and on the First Bet app. Good luck, everyone.